Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. We are going to try something a little bit different here on the channel. I'm going to show you some of the trail maintenance that we do here to keep our trails open. Today, though, I'm going to look at trying to open up some new stuff in a creek, mainly for trials riding and maybe some hard enduro practice. But down in the valley here, there's a big tree in the way here of this creek. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to try to. And I'm going to walk you up and show you some of the stuff I've been working on. Start walking up this way here. We're kind of in the valley, so there's a lot of steep inclines on either side that we can hit. And as you can see, some of it's already been opened up a little bit. My brother's been riding it. And I came back here with a chainsaw the other day and just kind of opened up all this stuff here. This was all overgrown. Just made it big enough for a bike to get through. So up this way, I know it doesn't look steep on the camera, but that's a pretty decent grade hill. I got the camera on wide angle just to kind of get more in the picture, but it does take away from the steepness of some of the hills. But basically, this will be the main route coming up here. Lots of potential through here. Is up on either side. We have trails up there. We got hill climbs all over the place that come out of this this valley. No one's really ever tried to make trails through here, so I figure I'll come back with a chainsaw, open it up a little bit, and see what we can come up with. Because I mean, with trials bikes, you could pretty much go anywhere. It's pretty tight through here, but definitely lots of potential. Right to here is where it stopped before, so we have some trails cut out here already. Some pretty decent hill climbs out of the creek. Again, that's not going to look steep enough on the camera, but believe me, it is steep. And if we keep going here, I have a really cool section of real rocky terrain that is going to be ideal for getting better at trials. I mean, the stuff I just showed you is pretty tame compared to what I'll show you up here. But this is like the main, right here, what you see is the main artery of this trail that comes through. So we're kind of branching off of this. But anyways, over here, there's lots of potential for a nice little trials bike course or hard enduro, whatever you want to call it. Elevation changes and big rocks, big trees to cross. I did have to clear some of the trees out because they were like shoulder level, so you really couldn't hop them. They're just gonna take your head off if you try to ride it. You can traverse this. This would be really good practice for like full-on trials or hard enduro. We got all this section of big rocks. This is from a nearby neighborhood that they are developing. They kind of put all these rocks down here for drainage. You can see the pipe right there. But yeah, I figure if we can make a course out of this, this would be pretty interesting and be really good practice for trials riding. I have yet to attempt this. I just opened this up the other day. And I haven't been back on the trials bike to really try it, but I'm not expecting to make this very easy. You can see there's a lot of stuff you have to kind of hop up. Coming down it's probably going to be easier than going up it, but kind of want to make it so I go up this. That'd be really good practice. Figure if you can do this, you could do most trials competitions in the area. This just keeps going all the way up here. And just like down below, you can kind of branch off either way. We do have a trail to this point. You can kind of see. It comes down here and then right up this little incline. And I figured we could try to make it keep going up all the way up to the top. Where we got, here's the other trail. So it comes up here. But I figure why go up there when you can go up this old creek bed, big rocks, make a really interesting course. It's probably gonna be too hard for me, but it'd be really cool to try. And there's a nice little rock garden. More drainage stuff from this neighborhood they're building. And then even up on the top of that hill, there's some stuff you could ride too, but it's pretty advanced down below at least. I've ridden through here no problem, but down below with those big rocks and the dried up creek bed's gonna be tricky. Yeah, that's nice. There's trash all through here now. Get that out of here. All right, I'm gonna get the chainsaw out and work on that edge of the creek down here, direction I'm walking in now. Get that opened up. First order of business, I'm getting a chainsaw on this one and a chainsaw on that one right there. Get that cleared out. We'll have a nice little drop off here. We can continue down this creek. Making some progress here. You can tell there's some kind of cement wall, stone wall that was built right here at one point. I'm thinking this was somebody's water source because up on the hill, this direction here, there's a stone cabin that's broken down. Really all that's standing is the sides of the foundation and then the chimney itself, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I think this was somebody's water source down here. There's a lot of brick. Like over here, there's a brick wall. Played down here as a kid, and I remember seeing some of this stuff, but seeing a little closer now and knowing that that cabin is up there, I'm pretty sure this was somebody's water source. We're walking up on the stone cabin. It's just above that creek. Here's the chimney that's still standing. I'll walk you over to the foundation area. You can kind of see how roughly the size, how big this place was. You can see this is probably kitchen area. You got a sink. I don't know what that was. This here, you could kind of see some porcelain left over, so I'm guessing this is a bathroom. There's some pipes sticking up there too. So they did have some plumbing. And then the fireplace, which you can see collects stuff that's been found in the woods nearby. This place has been here since at least, I mean, I moved into this area in 1990. And as a kid, we explored this area and found this place. It's been here obviously much longer than that, but could never really understand how people got back here because there's really no road here, or anything that looks like a road at least. But I've been thinking on making some trails up in here too. Should be kind of cool to incorporate this place. Maybe up this hill here and up and around. We do have a hill climb right behind it. You can't really see from here. I'll walk you over there, but there are trails around it, but I'd like to kind of make a trials, maybe a trials course or something, or part of the trials course through here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Here's that hill climb we have just right to the side of the cabin here. Anyways, back to the trail I'm trying to open up here. Got quite a bit cut out. This drop off here. Remember, this was all overgrown with thorn bushes and other assorted weeds and stuff. This is all open now. So, can attempt to ride up this. I got this all opened up. This comes down to another drop off that's down here. So it's probably gonna be better to ride the trail, to ride this up the creek instead of down. It'd be a little sketchy trying to hit this stuff going down, but got a little bit more to clear out here. I'm going to walk you guys on the finished product for this little section here. Coming down this hill, you pretty much drop straight into this creek. That'll fall here. And you're going to have to kind of pop up on this side of the creek itself because it gets pretty steep down there. So you have to hit this side, right up alongside the hill here. Hang hard right. You're gonna go up this hill and head up here, hop the log. So we had this trail kind of made already. You kind of head up there and slither up the hill, but this part's new right here. So we keep going straight. Hop this little tree. And we're going to drop back down into the creek here again. A lot of loose rock here. So we kind of had to bypass this area. I originally wanted to come up there, but looking at it down in this area right here, it's almost impossible the way it is. It's just too much jagged stuff hanging out. And I'm not that good, so made it up and around, and you come down this part and you just pass it up here. So there's still a pretty good obstacle up ahead. Come up to this little brick wall that was here for that water source that I was telling you about up at the cabin, and you pretty much have to hop up this section right here, I'm thinking, which will be doable. That's pretty all chewed up and loose, so once we ride up it a couple times, it'll make a nice little ramp, I'd say, or it'll just clear it out and it'll be straight up. So I guess time will tell. Once we hop up there, continue up the creek. And I showed you guys this part already, so this just kind of heads up towards those big rocks, the big rock section that I had cut out too. So just wanted to show you that little section. It's going to be pretty cool. I'll make sure I video that on my first ride. And in case anybody was wondering what kind of chainsaw I'm using, just using an electric Greenworks model 16-inch blade, bar. And it's got this battery that it's the only one I have for it. I was thinking about getting another one, but it lasts pretty good while. It's a 40 volt. It's the bigger, I think. I think they have a smaller one you can get, but that one charges up pretty quick and it'll last me a while, especially if it's just smaller trees. And I've cut through some pretty big trees with this thing, and it's pretty lightweight. The one thing I will say is the oiling system on it is pretty horrible. It leaks all over the place, so I don't even bother filling it up with oil. I just bring along a little bit of oil in a squirt bottle and just lube up the chain every once in a while. And it's been working fine like this for me for the last few years. And I'm able to fit it right in my backpack here. This thing fits perfectly in here. I cut a hole for the bar to stick out the top. And yeah, it fits right in there. I even got a little axe as a backup, which I've used many times when the chainsaw got stuck in bigger trees. I've had to chop at it until I can get to the chain where the chain was stuck in the tree. So this is coming handy. This used to be my only way of chopping trees and cutting trails and stuff, was using this little axe, but having the chainsaw is way easier, obviously. So in case anybody was wondering, that's what I'm using. I highly recommend it. It's great for putting in the backpack and heading out on a bike and cutting trails. And this is how it fits in the bag, nice and snug. I got room for my axe. I'm gonna do this with one hand, but it closes up. All right, I'm gonna test the trail out now, see how she flows. Wall. That wasn't bad. Rocky part. Do this. Just have to go around this for now. it's a cliff on that side. Well, that's pretty awesome. That's completely doable. I just need to get better and quit dabbing.